Hey, thanks for joining us right here on Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio from Visti, that would be Steve Bissonnette. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back for you, too. It's always a pleasure to be here, Brian.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I see you a couple times a year. A very successful Thanksgiving meal delivery. How'd that go?
We were very pleased. The turnout was incredible, especially in light of the fact that it rained all afternoon on the day before Thanksgiving. It put some stress on some folks that had maybe hoped that the rain would let up before they got there.
Yeah.
So we had to call up reserves. When you're dealing with volunteers, you're always prepared. We ended up early in the afternoon, and we had all 2,000 meals delivered. The bags were well decorated, the plants, everything, it really went very well this year.
And how was it received by those getting the deliveries?
It's hard to imagine sometimes. We've actually had some folks call to thank us, and they were in tears. One lady, she said, "Look, no one's ever done anything like this for me before. I'm all alone. I don't have anybody for the holiday." She was deeply touched. And we think it's just a meal and a colorful bag and a plant, but it's so much more than that. When someone takes the time to pick that up and to bring it to their home and to wish them a happy Thanksgiving, it means the world to them.
You and I both know what Visti means to this community, and especially your volunteers. But for those that might not have heard of it, what exactly is Visti? Sure.
Visti stands for Volunteers in Service to the Elderly. And we started in this community in 1983. This is our 40th anniversary this year. And it really just came out of a compassionate response out of Catholic Charities to people that needed help getting to the doctor and to the grocery store and to the bank. And really just an outreach to the community for volunteers, neighbor helping neighbor meet some basic simple needs. The whole focus was to help seniors to remain safe and independent in their own home. So gradually, you take someone to an appointment, you bring them back to their house. That's not the end of the conversation. Do they have another appointment? Is there something else they need? And very organically and gradually over these years, we've grown to the organization we are today, which is still heavily based on volunteers, but we now have a staff that maintains this and supports this, because we now serve over 4,100 seniors from Lakeland, Bartow, Mulberry, and Fort Meade, the youngest of whom is 70 years of age. The eldest, still living in her own home, is 107.
Wow.
So these are folks that either can't or really shouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
They maybe need some help stretching their limited fixed income to buy some groceries or with hot meals. We have volunteers now that build ramps or half-height steps. They just completed their 500th ramp. 500 ramps.
That is impressive.
And all of these are provided at no cost to our clients because most of them are low or very low income.
As we heard, volunteers play a vital role in what you do, but in order to have volunteers, another tier of nonprofits is fundraising. Talk about how important fundraising is to helping you build those ramps, helping you get these meals delivered.
Sure. We couldn't do what we do without funds. We consider resource development both money and volunteers because you have to have both. And even though we don't charge for our services, we still have to pay for a lot. So our annual budget this year is $1.5 million, plus another $500,000 of in-kind donations. So we're talking about a $2 million spread that we have to cover just this year. And the demand for services is increasing. Just this past month alone, we had 90 applications for new clients. Just this past month alone.
Wow.
So we're just constantly bringing on new folks. Most of our funding is provided by local donors, individuals. We have businesses and corporations that help sponsor events. And we have this one major fundraising event each year. It's VISTEBall.
And that's what we're here to talk about.
That's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, so tell me all about VISTEBall.
This will be our 19th annual VISTEBall. And unlike the name suggests, this is not a formal dress-up event. This is a very casual social evening with golf-themed events and activities. If you've ever been to Family Fun Center or Chuck E. Cheese, it's kind of like that for adults.
Yeah.
You get to play games, you get tickets and can win prizes. There's an auction that'll be online for a couple of weeks. There's food, a full buffet assortment of food from local restaurants. There will be beer, wine, and margaritas. So this is an adult event. It's recommended for 21 and above, but it's a very exciting social activity, and people come and have a great time.
Let's talk about this year's events. Dates, times, places.
This year, it's traditionally been the first Saturday in February. So this year will be February the 3rd, 2024, and it's at the Sun and Fun Expo campus down south of the Lakeland Linder Airport. We'll be there from 6 to 9:30. The games will be from 6 to 9:30 in the Expo hangar, and then dinner will be available from 6:30 to 8 during that time frame. The auction will actually take place, it'll start prior to the event, and it'll close during that evening, and it'll all be available online. Auction items will also be at the event for you to look at directly.
Where can they find out information about the auctions? Tell me the website, if you would, please.
The simplest way is www.viste.org, VISTE.org.
Yep.
You can get tickets. They're online now. They're $75 per person. You can get access to tickets for, we have a wheelbarrow of cheer. You can get some tickets for that.
What is that?
Well, that's literally a wheelbarrow filled with alcohol and liquor. So you can get tickets for as little as $5 a ticket.
Oh my goodness!
And potentially walk away with over $1,000 worth of liquor.
Do you get the wheelbarrow too?
Yes. We're very fortunate. Crowder Brothers in Lakeland is very generous in providing a real wheelbarrow for us to offer as part of the package.
I am digging that. I was like wheelbarrow, and then when you said, I was like, wow!
It is literally a wheelbarrow filled with liquor.
And then the people, is this how often have you done this in the past?
This is our 19th annual.
So, but the wheelbarrow full of cheer.
Oh, it's been a regular part of the event.
Wow!
Yeah, I'm sorry you've missed out.
Everybody, and that's what everybody's going for.
That's what everybody's going for.
I want that cheer.
That's right. That's right. And you do not have to be present to win.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, historically we've had anywhere from 500 to 650 people show up for this event. Obviously, COVID, we had to adjust. But we're getting back to those numbers, and we're excited to see that happen because it is not a sit-down, dinner where you have a speaker. This is an engaged, active environment where people are very social.
Yeah, exactly. There's been some of those that, it's a very quiet event. I imagine this is.
You'll be up
getting
and around.
to know your neighbors.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We got about 30 seconds left. Inspire those to get involved and come check it out.
If you want to help a senior in need today, someone in your own neighborhood, someone in your own family, the easiest way for you to do that is to hook up with VISTE, become part of our activities and our events. Go to our website at viste.org. You'll find out all the information you need there. You can go ahead and buy tickets. You'll soon be able to figure out what's available on the auction. But we really want to encourage the community and thank you for all the support the community provides throughout the year. This is a great way to celebrate that with everyone.
Steve, it's a wonderful thing that you and your folks do for the community and for those in need. And if there's ever anything that we can do promotion-wise, let me help, man. Come back and see me, would you please?
Well, thank you for this opportunity. Always a pleasure.
All right. Volunteers in Service to the Elderly invite you to VISTEBall. That's Saturday, February 3rd from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Sun and Fun Expo campus. That's 4075 James C. Ray Drive. That's in Lakeland. Now, tickets are $75 per person and are available online up to and including the day of the event. This is their signature annual fundraising event. This popular golf-themed event features a variety of games, food and drinks and prizes, and much, much more, all for a great cause, helping local seniors in need. No black ties needed. What they need you to do is dress comfortably in casual attire. Now, if you need ticket information or anything else, go to visti.org or check them out on Facebook at Visti Lakeland. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.